All right, so you're heading to Amsterdam for the World Aviation Festival. Big event.
Huge! This is where the future of the entire industry gets decided. All the big names will be there. CEOs, innovators. It's a big deal.
It really is.
Yeah.
October 8th through the 10th at the RAI Amsterdam, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. And from the materials you send over, it looks like you're already getting a head start on planning.
Absolutely. We've got a suggested packing list, the event website. Let's jump into that packing list. Looks like it's geared towards men, but I'm sure there's some good advice for everyone there.
Definitely. And the biggest takeaway, pack your suits.
Suits, plural.
This event is all about looking sharp, ready to do business. First impressions are everything.
7 shirts for a 3-day event, though. That seems a little excessive.
It's all about sending the right message. Fresh shirt every day. Plus, you never know what could happen, spilled coffee, impromptu evening events.
All right, you've convinced me. And speaking of being prepared, the packing list really emphasizes comfortable shoes. Makes sense.
Absolutely. It's a huge venue. You'll be on your feet all day, going to sessions, networking. Comfortable shoes are non-negotiable.
And I imagine the weather in Amsterdam in October can be a bit unpredictable.
Definitely mild, but always a chance of rain. Don't forget an umbrella.
Okay, so we've got our packing list sorted. Now let's dive into this event website you sent over.
It's a goldmine of information, the agenda, the speaker list, even a breakdown of which halls are being used each day.
It's impressive how detailed they've been.
Absolutely. They really want to make sure everyone's time is well spent.
I did notice one small but important detail. They require a photo ID for registration.
Don't want to get stuck in line when you could be networking, right?
Exactly. And speaking of networking, can we talk about this speaker lineup? CEOs from KLM, Breeze Airways, Dubai Airports Company.
It's a who's who of the aviation world. Really gives you a sense of the global scale of this event.
Totally. One thing that jumped out at me this year is the focus on AI.
It's everywhere, and aviation is no exception.
They're even bringing in Rosie AI to do live session summaries. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
No more frantic note-taking. You can actually be present in the moment.
Exactly. You'll still walk away with all the key takeaways, but you'll also have the mental bandwidth to engage in discussions, ask insightful questions. It's game-changing.
It's like having a personal assistant whose sole job is to make sure you don't miss a single golden nugget of information.
It really is. And it speaks to a larger trend in aviation. AI isn't just about automating tasks, it's about enhancing the human experience.
Which brings us back to networking. The website really emphasizes the importance of making those connections.
Facilitated meetings, roundtable discussions, even just grabbing a drink with fellow attendees. They've thought of everything.
At the end of the day, aviation is a people business, right?
Absolutely. Sure, cutting-edge technology is important. But deals aren't made solely on spreadsheets. It's about building trust, understanding each other's needs. The World Aviation Festival clearly gets that.
You know, one thing that really struck me while browsing the website is the sheer number of sponsors.
It's impressive, right?
Major airlines, tech companies,
Yeah.
they're all here.
It really shows how important this event is within the industry.
Yeah, like everyone wants to be a part of it.
They understand that the World Aviation Festival is where the future of the industry is shaped.
Speaking of being prepared, did you see they're even offering a discount on eSIMs for attendees?
Smart move. With all that networking going on, staying connected is crucial.
Yeah, wouldn't want to miss an important connection because of roaming charges. You know, that reminds me of something from the packing list. They recommended bringing a notebook and pen.
In this day and age, seems a little old school.
Right. But maybe that's the point. Think about it. We've got presentations. We've got Rosie AI summaries. It's easy to get overwhelmed with information.
Information overload is a real concern.
But when you jot down your own thoughts, those aha moments, it helps solidify them. At least for me, it does.
It's about actively engaging with the information, not just passively consuming it.
Exactly. Like you could take a picture of a beautiful view or you could sit down and sketch it.
Interesting analogy.
Both have their place. But the act of sketching forces you to really observe, to internalize the details.
It makes those insights your own.
And that's what we're all about here on the Deep Dive, giving you the tools to understand these complex topics and form your own conclusions.
We don't want to just give you a pre-flight checklist. We want to equip you to navigate the world of aviation on your own terms.
So let's bring it all back full circle. Remember that theme of practicality we talked about?
Absolutely.
The packing list, the event website, everything emphasizes efficiency, preparedness, making the most of every interaction.
You're right. It's like a microcosm of the aviation industry itself.
Exactly. An industry that thrives on precision, sticking to a schedule.
Every detail matters, and that mindset extends beyond the technical aspects, I think.
That's a really interesting point. So, as you attend the World Aviation Festival, pay close attention. Look for those subtle cues, those unspoken norms.
The things that reveal the true character of the industry.
Because when you understand that, you'll be much more successful. You'll make those valuable connections, find those golden opportunities.
Think of it as your pre-flight check for success.
I like that. We'll see you on the ground in Amsterdam. And as always, we'll catch you on the next deep dive.